Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and another part of our Newcastle United series as we get into the latter stages of a few cup competitions. But today we need to focus on the league first. We've got big games at home against Spurs and Liverpool with Wolves away as well. It starts with Spurs at home, which is going to be a really tough match. They're currently in 5th. Liverpool, sitting down in 9th place, have been struggling throughout this series, really. And as you can see, at the moment, we are 6 points clear of Man United, which is a good gap to have, but it needs to be much, much larger. They are being incredibly good this season. They've lost just 2 of their 23 games, the same number as us. They've actually beaten us already this season as well, so we need to try and get that win in. So there's a strong team going out there today. Sanabria, of course, will continue after doing so well in the last episode when I think he got 5 goals across the 3 games. So he's alongside Cutrone and Kane, who are probably my 2 best strikers now, with Modric and Grujic in central midfield. Masuaku, Lemos, Rugani and Smalling are joined by Holding, who replaces the injured Fernandes. He's out for a couple of months, and Scouffé is in goal. Masuaku with the early throw in here gives the ball away to Dele Alli, who can counter-attack. Instead, Lemos has got the ball. Now Grujic pushes it out to the right flank and Holding just about gets there. Back to Smalling. Out wide to Holding again. Worth noting at the moment that the January transfer window has closed. So the most important thing, we didn't sign anyone, but we've managed to keep our players, including Cutrone, who puts the ball across. Kane arrive and it comes to Holding and it's just cleared away. There's an offside flag up too. As I was saying, the most important thing is we have managed to hold on to all of our key players. And there was interest in the likes of Cutrone, Pinamonte, Sanabria was looking to leave at one point, but we've managed to hang on to all of them. We've got Spurs on the attack here though. Adrien Silva in behind, picks out Dele Alli, who skyrockets it when it should have been a certain goal. Free kick from Eriksson, short to Yarmolenko. Back to Eriksson. Well put across to Schlick. Adrien Silva has it, back to Yarmolenko again. Eriksson in a good position, goes for goal. Well saved by Scouffé. Davies with the throw-in, puts it into Eriksson. Across to Eric Dyer, goes for goal, and he nearly found the top corner. Corner from Adrien Silva goes in. Holding clears it as the first man, but Eriksson has the ball back to Adrien Silva. He puts the cross in low. Yarmolenko back to Dele Alli. Scouffé with another good stop. Spurs have been the better team so far, but Masuaku puts the corner in. Comes out to Sanabria. I think if we can get a goal, we will start to control this game, but at the minute it's all Spurs. Here's Smalling. Finds Grujic. Kane. Beautiful turn. Picks out Cutrone, but it's straight at Lloris. Corner from Masuaku. Bit more pressure from us now. Sanabria picks up the ball. Plays it back to Masuaku again. Great position for him. Gets the cross in. And there is Harry Kane against his former club. He nods the ball in. I think he's got like 33 or 34 goals now this season. And he has given us an important lead. Corner from Masuaku again. Lemos arriving. And he finds the back of the net. Unchallenged really, the keeper got nowhere near it, and suddenly after a couple of corners we've gone from looking under the cosh to 2-0 up. Dele Alli nearly half time, picks out Schick. He's looking to go down the right flank, but Modric has stolen it there brilliantly. Now Sanabria, Kane is on the run, he's got the ball, can't get in behind, but finds Cutrone beautifully, who runs on and manages to get the ball in the back of the net. Lloris got his body in front of it, but he couldn't stop Cutrone getting his 50th goal for us. Well, this game looking oh so easy now. Spurs were the better team the entire second half, but in that last 5 minutes they completely fell apart. We managed to get 3 goals. Could be another one here with Holding early in this second half. Gets the ball in, Kane's in there. Eriksson heads it away. Grujic is going to get to that ball though, but Dele Alli's won it. And he plays it forward. Schlick loses it. Smalling all the way back to Scouffé. Ball over the top for Holding. Spurs now have possession. On the attack, find Yarmolenko on the right flank. Given away to Grujic though, now we can counter. Cutrone controls it, across to Kane. He's got Sanabria in behind, he goes for Cutrone instead, and it's saved by Lloris. Corner for Spurs, Eriksson puts it in, Holding gets it away. Grujic now can counter. Surely going to pump it forward, which he does. Kane, one-on-one with the defender, and now the keeper goes for goal and finds the top corner. That's what we paid £100 million for. The beautiful finish there into the top corner, and we are 4-0 up. About 10 minutes left as Munir manages to get in behind. He puts the ball across. Memphis has got onto it. Dinks it to the back stick. Yarmolenko's there. Ball cleared out to Munir again. Now Adrian Silva. A lot of space on that left flank, but he doesn't use it. But Munir is in behind. Across to Memphis. And they do get a goal back. 10 minutes left. Still some time for Spurs to get back into this. Especially if they score another one now. It really would be all to play for. Yarmolenko. Wanyama plays it in behind. Munir has caused troubles in the second half, but Badal with a beautiful tackle there on off the bench. Not sure what he's doing with this ball. Manages to clear it, and now it's Pinamonte leading the attack. Given away though, Munir again. Now Lamela. Over to Memphis. Been a big impact substitution he has. Lamela out to Yarmolenko. Munir making that run again. Go inside though. Through to Schick. Beautiful pass to pick him out, but Scouffé makes a good stop. Pinamonte with the ball. Taking it to the right flank, plays in Harry Kane. He's got 3 in the box to aim for. Alderweireld gets it away. Holding takes possession, puts it across to Cutrone, who hits the post. Spurs down to 10 men because of an injury with 4 minutes to go. Pinamonte on the volley, turns and finds the bottom corner for 5-1. And today has been a great example of how, despite being under the cosh, we can still turn out an incredible win against a tough opposition. Well, there's the full-time whistle, a good 5-1 victory and 3 crucial points in the title race. It is our ability to get results like that allows us to dominate English football at the minute, and it does open up a 9-point gap temporarily over United, who can drop it down to 6 if they win their game in hand. Well, Manchester United did manage to close the gap down to 6 points again. They beat Swansea 2-0. We're going to go with the exact same 11 for this game against Wolves. Interestingly, we've won our last 3 matches by 5-1, so hopefully we can keep a clean sheet today, but maybe getting 5 more goals would be pretty helpful too. Wolves shouldn't be too difficult an opponent, but we do have a history of dropping a couple of points against opponents like this, especially away from home. Early corner in the first minute, Masuaku puts it in, Pasalac gets it away, Sanabria doesn't manage to get to the loose ball, and now Haidara, our former player, punches it down the field, but it's easily dealt with by Rugani. Charlie Austin not quite staggering his run right. Rugani picks out Holding. Over the top for Harry Kane. He's got 3 across the box. He might do it himself. He does, and Harry Kane gets the finish. He's not far off breaking the records for assists in a Premier League season. It's only February, and he's already got 35 goals now this season. Brady trying to come down the left flank. He's got a man down the line, and he does pick out Haidara. 3 in the box. Ball goes to Ronan. Turns, picks out Cavallero. Not sure where he's going to go here. He goes for Haidara again. Now Brady in behind, puts the ball in, and it's come off the defender, and Scouffé just about manages to push it over the line. Haidara with the throw-in, picks out Ronan. Turns, Cavallero now, back to Pasalac. Or Pasalic. Ball goes out wide, but Masuaku intercepts. Now Cutrone, attacking down the left flank, switches it to Kane beautifully. He's got a bit of time and space, finds Cutrone again, who hits the woodwork. Thrown from Haidara. Been looking dangerous, Wolves. Pasalic picks out Ronan. Now Ruben Neves could strike it, goes for goal, and he's not far away. Rob Holding puts the ball into Kane. Holding again on the cross. Cleared out, but Modric down to Grujic. Back to Modric. Ball won by Wolves. Now Austin running at the defence. Tries to push it wide. Masuaku intercepts and plays in Cutrone at the same time. He needs to try and find Harry Kane now. He puts it in. Pinamonte's in there, and it's Pinamonte with the header. He is a great header of the ball, and he makes it 2-0. That will relieve a lot of the pressure that was coming from Wolves, and maybe now we can go and get a couple more. Masuaku sends the ball back to Cutrone, who's playing very deep there. Now Grujic. Just being pushed away from goal. Smalling onto Grujic. Slips in Harry Kane. He turns, tackled well by Cody. Now Brady. I don't think his Wolves team has changed very much in the last 4 or 5 years. Here's Grujic onto Holding. Ball forward to Harry Kane. Manages to keep position. Back to Holding. Deep ball in. And Cutrone is onside as he heads that one in for 3-0. Cavallero puts the ball in, easily dealt with by Scouffé. I'm getting a feeling we could be opening the floodgates now at 3-0. Lemos over the top for Masuaku. Now it's Cutrone. Turns, switches a flank to Holding. In behind for Harry Kane. He's in on goal, and he's just missed the target. Hour gone in the game as Wolves try and get a goal back here. Ruben Neves switches it to Christie. Cavallero over the top, but Vidal deals with it now. Ruben Neves out to Cavallero again. Decides to dribble this time. Christie with a bit of space. Going to go for the cross. Puts it in. And it's Davis with the header. He's come on off the bench and managed to get a goal back for Wolves. Masuaku to Cutrone. Puts the cross in. Holding is there. Controls it. Still going and pulls it back across the keeper into the far post. Excellent composure by Rob Holding and an equally good finish. Makes it 4-1. We just need that one more goal now to keep that record of 5-1 wins going. 3 minutes of added time to go here. Pinamonte with the ball. Can we get that 5th goal? Forced away. Just try and get the ball in, but Haidara wins it. Now it's Cavallero. Down the line for Davis. Into Ronan. Now Ruben Neves. Brings the ball forward. Picks out Cavallero. Down the line. Davis. Again back to Ruben Neves. 2 minutes to go. Haidara played in really well there. Puts the ball across and it's come out to Ronan who could strike it and puts it wide. Well, this is another good win by the team today. We're going to take it 4-1 in the end. Disappointing to have conceded again. It's a while since we had a clean sheet, but it is 3 more very important points on the board, which I'm very happy with. If we have a quick look at the league table now, then you can see we are again at 9 points clear, but still United got that game in hand. But we have kept our winning run going now for 4 games after that draw with Huddersfield. Not lost since we played United back in early January. And we've got Liverpool still to come. We'll be playing Huddersfield or Milton Keynes in the 5th round of the FA Cup. That fixture still to be finalised because they've got a replay to go. But if we beat Liverpool, we'll be in a very, very good position to go into these 3 cup games in the next episode. So let's get into that Liverpool game. The final game of today's episode is at home against Liverpool. We've got another strong team going out there with Cutrone, Sanabria and Kane leading the line. Modric and Grujic continue in midfield with Masuaku, Lemos, Rugani, Smalling and Holding all still in defence. Actually, it's the exact same team as the last 2 games, which we won by pretty good margins, so I'm hoping the same will happen again today. I'm looking to get Pinamonte and Keane back into the team soon. But at the minute, Cutrone, Sanabria and Kane all seem to be on pretty good form, and I want them to keep getting the goals at such a crucial period. Well, straight from kickoff, Masuaku attacking down the left flank, puts it over the top for Cutrone, who controls it well, takes it to the byline, puts a cross in. Keeper spilled it, Kane has it, turns, shoots and finishes past Ederson to make it 1-0 so early on. Modric picks out Grujic, out wide to Masuaku, he's got about 5 players in the box, puts a cross in, Sanabria's in there, comes to Modric who fires it so high over the bar. Firmino's lost out to Holding, now Sanabria gives it away to Delete, Rugani to Lemos. Now Masuaku, half an hour gone, plays it down the line for Cutrone, just like for the first goal. Cutrone puts the ball in, Sanabria's there, but it is dealt with by the Liverpool defence. Cleared away, nearly given away. Firmino's managed to keep the ball. Now Salah, onto Keita. Be interested to see how good Salah is in the next version of Football Manager, because he's not that great in this one. Here's Coutinho. He had a player with so much space on that far side, didn't use him. Salah gives it away to Grujic. Now Sanabria to Kane. Plays it in behind. Sanabria's managed to get onto it. Good first touch and just easily slots it into that bottom corner for 2-0. The keeper made the wrong move there and Sanabria now has 20 goals this season. Modric onto Masuaku. Played in behind for Cutrone. Good position. Puts it into Sanabria. Kane's up there still. Cutrone puts a cross in. Kane there with the header. Comes to Rob Holding who just touches it home for 3-0. Lemos with the free kick, cleared out by Beto de Silva, not properly though, and Grujic has the ball against his former team, puts a cross in low, Sanabria has it back to Kane, and it's well saved by Ederson. Salah on the attack, running at the defence, picks out Keita. Now it's Firmino, out to Keita once more, surely going to go down the left flank, he does, puts the ball in, Holding has blocked it, now Keita again, forced away from goal here. Does pick out Harris. Delete. Onto Firmino. Not sure where Liverpool are going here. Beto de Silva. Back to Keita. Looks like they're just waiting to lose possession at the minute. Here's Harris. Gives it away to Masuaku. It's Cutrone. Switching the flank towards Harry Kane. He controls it. Plays it in behind. Sanabria's got behind the defence. And he just can't get it on target. Corner from Masuaku. Out by Gulam. Grujic goes after it. Still got Masuaku there. Doesn't use him and loses the ball to Keita. Now Salah. Charging down the left flank. Beats the defender. He's got 2 players in the box arriving. And he's gone for goal and put it well wide. Beck plays the ball forward to Sanabria. Tielemans controls it. Loses it in the tackle. Now Beto da Silva. Out wide to Salah. Gomez makes a good run there. Although loses it to Masuaku, who's just a much better player. Now Cutrone switches the ball brilliantly. Keane brings it down. He's in on goal and he's put it wide. Holding into Sanabria. Now Grujic puts the ball in, but Henderson deals with it. Firmino pushes it further up the field to Ilario. Beck has won it back and released Cutrone in the same movement. He's got 2 players to his right. He goes for goal himself. If he'd squared it, I'm sure it would have been 4. Grujic running at the defence. Comes to Keane. He finds Sanabria. Tackle goes in. Cutrone's got an open goal and he does make it 4-0. Well, this result is going to be a pretty clean cut, 4-0, but it does need to be put in context. Liverpool have been a mid-table team for a couple of years now, nowhere near the danger levels they used to be at. And really, this is the kind of result we can come to expect at this point. They have got a good team of 11 players, but no strength in depth and just no real confidence. Here's Holding back to Beck, ball fired over the top. Not going to be time for another one here as Delete controls the ball and puts it forward to Salah. The full-time whistle about to go. At least we have finally kept a clean sheet and we do get 3 very important points against Liverpool, who are a team that can catch out some of the bigger clubs in the league. So at least we haven't slipped up today. It will keep the pressure up on Manchester United, who are trying to close the gap, but we aren't giving them even an inch of room at the minute. They have beaten Arsenal away from home. And when you look at the league table, there is now 9 points in it. United still need to win another game to close the gap down to just 6 points. And there are 12 matches left for us to see out this season. No Premier League games in the next episode. If we have a quick look at the schedule, you can see Huddersfield away in the FA Cup, Monaco away in the Champions League, and then the Carabao Cup final against Manchester United. If that isn't a reason to hit the subscribe button, I don't know what is. The next video will be out in a couple of days' time. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed seeing those 3 nice wins. But until next time, see ya.